My girlfriend said, "It's not my fault you can't keep up," after maxing out my credit card. I didn't say a word, but what she got in the mail 2 weeks later made her panic. I, 27 male, thought adding Natalie, 25, as an authorized user on my credit card was a smart move. We'd been together 18 months. She just started her fashion consulting business, aka shopping and posting on Instagram. Her credit was trash from student loans she'd defaulted on. Figured I'd help her build it back up. The agreement was simple: emergencies only, or purchases we discussed first. Gave her the card, set what I thought were clear boundaries. Month 1, $200 at Target. "Babe, I needed work clothes for client meetings." "Okay, fair enough." Month 2, $500 at Sephora. "It's an investment in my business, I need to look professional." Starting to worry, but she had a point, I guess. Month 3 is when it went nuclear. Got the statement, $4,800, my limit was $5,000. Sat there staring at the charges. Nordstrom, $1,200, designer outlet, $800, Lululemon, $600, some fancy restaurant, $400, dinner with her business partners, aka her friends, random boutiques, on $1,800. My chest got tight. This was my emergency fund access, my credit score builder, my safety net. "Me, Natalie, we need to talk about the visa." Natalie, not even looking up from her phone. "What about it?" Me, "You maxed it out, $4,800. Finally looks up, annoyed. "So, it's not my fault you can't keep up with my lifestyle needs." Lifestyle needs? We agreed, emergencies only. Everything I bought was an emergency. I needed those things for my image. You wouldn't understand. A $300 purse is an emergency? It's Coach, not some random purse. My clients expect a certain level. Maybe if you made more money, this wouldn't be an issue. I made $65,000 as a network admin. Not rich, but decent. She made, well, nothing yet from her business. "You need to return some of this." Natalie, "Absolutely not. Everything was final sale anyway. Look, just pay the minimum and stop being so dramatic. It's not my fault you can't keep up." That phrase, "not my fault you can't keep up," like I was the failure here. Didn't argue, just nodded. "You're right." I am? Me? "Yeah, this is on me. I'll handle it." She smiled, kissed my cheek, went back to photographing her new purse for the gram. That night, while she was at her friend's, I got to work. First, called the credit card company, removed her as an authorized user, effective immediately. They confirmed she couldn't make new charges but warned me I was still liable for everything already charged. Second, logged into my account, downloaded every single transaction she'd made. 3 months of charges, organized them in a spreadsheet. Total $5,500 across 3 months. Third, reviewed our text messages. Found the ones where I'd explicitly said emergencies only and she'd agreed. Screenshot and saved. Fourth, did some research on her business. Her LLC wasn't even properly registered. She'd been telling people she was a CEO of a company that didn't legally exist. Fifth, the nuclear option. See, Natalie had been using my address as her business address. Told all her clients to send payments there. Spoiler, there were no payments. But it gave me an idea. Went online to the IRS website. Downloaded Form SS4. Application for an employer identification number. Can't run a business without one. Since she'd been accepting payments, her parents gave her money she called investments. She needed to report income. But here's the kicker. She'd been posting about her success constantly. Just closed another styling deal. My business is thriving. 6 figures coming soon. She had no EIN, no business license, no tax records, nothing. Filled out the proper forms to report business income. Not for her, for me. See, if she was using my credit card for business expenses on a business registered to my address, I needed to protect myself tax-wise. Created a simple invoice system. Every charge she made on my card, now a business expense that needed documentation. Legitimate businesses keep receipts, right? Sent her an email, professional. Cold. "Natalie, per your recent business purchases on the company credit card, please provide receipts and business justification for all charges made in the past 90 days. This is needed for tax documentation. Additionally, as your registered business address is my residence, you'll need to update your business registration immediately or begin paying commercial rental rates of $500 per month for use of the address. Please provide your EIN for my records. Thanks, management." She didn't read emails often. Perfect. Update 1. 1 week later. Natalie still hadn't checked her email, living her best life with her maxed out purchases, posting outfit pics daily. Each post hurt a little. That's my money she's wearing. But I kept quiet. Played normal boyfriend. She even tried using the card at Starbucks. Natalie, babe, your card got declined? Did you forget to pay it? Me nah, just removed you as authorized user. You said it was my fault I couldn't keep up, so I'm handling it my way. You removed me? How am I supposed to build credit? Maybe try paying your student loans? She went off. Called me controlling, financially abusive, petty. I just kept making breakfast. I need that card. I have a client lunch tomorrow. Use your debit card. I don't have money in my account. You know this. Not my fault you can't keep up with your business expenses. She threw a pillow at me, stormed out, posted some cryptic Instagram story about toxic people trying to dim your shine. But the real fun started when packages began arriving. See, when you remove an authorized user, the credit card company sends them a notice, official letter. You've been removed from account ending in XXXX. But that wasn't the only mail coming. Remember those IRS forms? Well, when you report business income at an address, they send notices. Lots of notices. Welcome to your EIN. Quarterly tax payment reminders. Small business tax guides. All addressed to Natalie's Fashion Consulting LLC at my address. She was confused at first. Natalie, why am I getting IRS mail? You've been running a business here, right? Using my address, making purchases for it? Yeah, but just making sure everything's legit. Don't want you getting in trouble. Her face went pale. See, Natalie's parents had been giving her money. She'd been calling it business income on social media, but she'd never reported any of it, never filed anything, just spent it. Then came the email notification. She finally checked her inbox. Natalie, what the hell is this about receipts and commercial rent? Me, standard business practice. You said those were business purchases. I need documentation for taxes. Natalie, I don't have receipts. And commercial rent? For my boyfriend's apartment? Me, you're using it as a business address. That's commercial use. I could get in trouble with my lease. This is insane. You're being ridiculous. I'm being practical. Not my fault. You can't keep up with business requirements. She tried to guilt me, cried about how I was sabotaging her dreams, how those purchases were investments in her future. Cool. Then you won't mind paying me back? I accept payment plans. Pay you back? They were gifts. Me, gifts? I thought they were business expenses. Which is it? She couldn't answer, because admitting they were gifts meant admitting she lied about her business needs, but claiming they were business expenses meant she needed documentation. Update 2. 2 weeks later. The mail kept coming. Credit card statement showing the full $4,800 balance. Minimum payment $145. In my name only now, but also pre-approved credit offers for me. See, responsibly maxing and paying a card actually helps your credit. Mine jumped 30 points. Natalie's mail was different. The IRS notices scared her. She tried to ignore them, but they kept coming. Reminder, quarterly taxes due. Your EIN is active. Report all business income. Then I played my ace. Sent her a formal invoice. Professional letterhead and everything. Invoice number 001 to Natalie's Fashion Consulting LLC. 4. Business expenses charged to company card amount due $4,800. Payment terms, net 30, late fee, 18% APR. She lost it. Natalie, you're charging me interest? Me. Standard business practice. You said these were business expenses. Businesses pay their bills. I'm your girlfriend. And according to you, a CEO. CEOs handle their finances. But here's where her entitlement went supernova. She called her dad, tried to get him to pay me. He called me directly. Son, what's this about you charging Natalie for gifts? Me, not gifts, sir. Business expenses she charged without authorization. I have texts where she assured me they were for her company. She's 25, figuring things out. She's 25, maxed out my credit card and told me it's my fault I can't keep up. I'm just protecting myself legally. How much does she owe? Me, $4,800 plus any applicable interest. I'll talk to her. Turns out Daddy wasn't happy about the IRS notices. He'd been writing off her business investments on his taxes. Now there was a paper trail showing she had an EIN, but no reported income. Natalie came home furious. "You told my dad. Now he's threatening to cut me off." I answered his questions honestly. He wants me to either pay you back or actually register my business properly and file taxes. Sounds reasonable. I can't afford either. Me. Not my fault you can't keep up with adult responsibilities. She tried everything. Love bombing, promised to pay me back someday, offered payment in other ways, you. Even threatened to sue me for financial harassment. Me? Sue me? Cool. We'll both bring our evidence, my receipts showing unauthorized charges, your social media claiming they were business expenses. Wonder how that'll go. The next day, she panic posted on Instagram asking if anyone knew a small business accountant who works for Exposure. Nobody responded. Turns out even her followers could smell the desperation. Final update. 1 month later, Natalie's world crumbled faster than a Nature Valley bar. First, the IRS sent a notice about unreported income. Those investments from her parents? Yeah, if you claim to run a business and receive money, that's taxable income. She owed around $2,000 in back taxes. Her dad? Furious. He'd been claiming her as a dependent while she was claiming to be a CEO. That's tax fraud, friends. But the beautiful karma came from an unexpected source. One of her clients, aka a girl who'd paid her $50 for style advice once, saw her panic posts, commented publicly, "Girl, you charged me for advice then wore the exact outfit you told me not to buy because you were getting it. Still waiting for that refund." The comments exploded. Turns out, Natalie had been styling people by finding outfits, telling clients they looked bad in them, then buying them for herself with my credit card. More clients came forward. She owed about $600 in refunds for services never delivered or items she'd bought after telling clients not to. Someone tagged the Better Business Bureau. Someone else mentioned small claims court. Her Instagram went from 10K followers, mostly bots, to 3K in a week. Meanwhile, I sent one final letter, certified mail, notice of debt collection, amount owed, plus interest $72, plus certified mail fee $8.30, total $4,880 required within 30 days to avoid credit reporting. She had a meltdown. "Natalie, you're going to report me to credit agencies? That'll ruin my life. Your credit's already ruined. This would just add to it. Please, I'm begging you. I'll do anything. Me, pay the bill." Her dad ended up paying me, wrote a check for the full amount. In the memo line, "Final payment, no more contact." Natalie moved out the next week, back to her parents. Her Instagram bio went from CEO fashion consultant to exploring new opportunities. Last I heard, she was working at the mall, at Express, using her employee discount to buy clothes she couldn't afford. Some people never learn. Me? I paid off the card with her dad's check. Credit score hit 750. Used the improved credit to refinance my car, saving $100 per month. Got a text from her last week. "I know you hate me, but can you please take down that invoice? Someone found it and showed my manager. It's embarrassing." Me, "It's not my fault you can't keep up with your past." Blocked. The best revenge wasn't the invoice or the IRS scare or even getting my money back. It was showing her that actions have consequences. You can't max out someone's credit card, blame them for not being rich enough, and expect no repercussions. She wanted to live a lifestyle she couldn't afford on my dime. Told me it wasn't her fault I couldn't keep up. Turns out she's the one who couldn't keep up with basic adult responsibilities. My new girlfriend has her own credit cards, pays her own bills. Revolutionary concept, apparently, to anyone dealing with financial abuse from a partner. Document everything. Protect yourself legally. And never, ever let someone tell you it's your fault when they steal from you. Because that's what it is when someone maxes your credit without permission. Theft. Just with designer labels.